Welcome to my channel. Today is actually my very first video that I will be putting up on YouTube, and I decided to start with the Booktube Newbie Tag. So let's get started. The very first question is, why did you start this channel? So I decided to start my YouTube channel because I've been watching booktube videos for quite a few years now, and I honestly did not think that it would be so interesting watching people review books, but I have been very entertained over the last few years. And I enjoy watching people express how much they like books. I enjoy watching people express how much they don't like books. And I even like watching videos where people are just kind of like, about a book. So I read a lot. It is definitely a passion of mine, and I definitely have opinions. So I thought, why not finally use this platform to get my opinions out there as well? The next question is, what is your favorite genre? I don't really feel like I have a favorite genre. I am definitely a mood reader, and my mood changes all the time. Of course, now with it being fall, I've been reading a lot of mystery thriller type of books, but I also enjoy adult fantasy, which I did not think I would enjoy adult fantasy, but because of BookTube, I found that I do. I read some sci-fi. That's a genre that I am slowly getting immersed in. I enjoy young adult fantasy. I enjoy romance. I like contemporaries. I'm kind of getting into horror slowly. I love horror movies, but for some reason, reading horror novels is a little different, and I get scared really easily. So that's another one that I'm kind of slowly dipping my toe in. I like autobiographies. I like literary fiction. So I pretty much will read anything that interests me. The next question is, what are some fun things you can bring to YouTube? I'm not so sure about fun, but I definitely will try to bring a different perspective on a lot of books. And sometimes I feel like I read a lot of books that not everyone else is reading, or books that are kind of older. So I think the type of books that I'll be reviewing will be different and maybe fun to some people. So we'll see. The next question is, what makes you most excited about this new channel? So the thing that makes me most excited is hopefully meeting people who share the same passion as me. Right now in my family and with my circle of friends, I am the only one that reads, and reads a lot. Like I said before, reading is my passion, and I like talking to people about reading, but I don't have anybody that I can go to and express my opinions on books. So I'm hoping by starting this channel, I will be able to interact with a lot of people that I follow and a lot of new people, and that I will be able to have those conversations that I'm really yearning for when it comes to talking about books. The next question is, why do you love reading? So I love reading because to me, I feel like it's a stress reliever. I love coming home from work, curling up on the couch, and getting lost in a book that has absolutely nothing to do with the everyday stresses of my life. I love reading about people's romances, and I love reading about people's adventures. As long as it doesn't have anything to do with what I'm going through, I love it. It just takes me out of my everyday life, and that's what makes it so fun is I can explore a lot of new things just by sitting on my couch, and I really enjoy that. The next question is, what books got you into reading? So I feel like this is something that everybody says, but I've been reading since I was really young, basically since I was old enough to pick up a book and read. And the books that got me started, of course, Harry Potter. I read a lot of Goosebumps. I don't know if anyone remembers the Nickelodeon show Animorphs, and they had their own book series, so I read a lot of that. I read Judy Blume. I read The Babysitter's Club. Basically anything that I can get my hands on, I read it. The next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? And I think to answer that question, I would say, how do you continue to come up with new content. And with the new content, this falls into the next question, which is what challenges do I hope to overcome? And one of the challenges I want to overcome is being able to come up with new content. And I think that's a challenge for me because I have a very demanding job. So I don't sometimes read as much as I would like to just because of things that I have to do with work. And sometimes I'm too stressed out when I come from work to even want to read. So I'm not one of those people that are reading 6, 7, 8, 9 books in a month. Sometimes I might only read 1 or 2, and that might even be a good month for me. So I think that's going to be a struggle for me, is just trying to find content. So if anyone has any suggestions for that, please let me know. And another thing that I hope to overcome is just making videos in general. I've never been one to like to be in front of a camera. I okay with taking pictures, but for some reason the videos are a little different to me. So just being comfortable with speaking into a camera is definitely something that I'm going to have to overcome. But I'm really excited to be here. I'm excited to share my opinions with everyone, and I'm excited to hopefully meet a lot of you guys out there. So if you think you might be interested in my channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.